In a modest corner of Porolomuk, Guwahati, on the 23rd of January 1947, a child was born into the legendary Hazarika family. He arrived as the 10th son of Sri Nilakanta Hazarika and Srimati Hanti Priya Hazarika, the day that coincided with the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, at a time when the spirit of India's freedom struggle echoed across the nation. He was first named Azad and Prafulla, inspired by the winds of patriotism sweeping through the country. But destiny had another name waiting for him. His beloved elder brother, Dr. Bhupen Hazarika, lovingly named him Samar. Yet, to family, friends, admirers, and generations of music lovers, he would forever remain Konbhaiti, affectionately Konda, a name spoken with warmth, respect, and love. Born into a household where music was not merely an art but a way of life, Homor Hazarika grew up surrounded by extraordinary talent. The melodies of his elder brothers and sisters became the soundtrack of his childhood. Yet, his journey was never about inheriting a legacy, it was about building one. A turning point arrived when his brother Probin Hazarika gifted him a bongo brought from Africa. The young boy was fascinated. By the time he was studying in class 4, he had already begun accompanying his elder brother, the legendary Jayanta Hazarika, on stage performances. His talent blossomed quickly. By the seventh standard, he had become an approved artist of Akashvani Guwahati's Semonia Sora program, an achievement that reflected both his gift and his dedication at an exceptionally young age. As years passed, the sweetness and sincerity of his voice began attracting admiration. Recognizing the immense potential in his younger brother, Jayanta Hazarika made a promise that would change Homor's life. But before he could witness his younger brother's playback debut and see that dream come alive on screen, Jayanta Hazarika passed away unexpectedly. The film Upapot eventually became Homor Hazarika's first step into Assamese cinema.
ঘন ঘোরে আখিনী আঁখি কন কন কনি জোনাকি যাকে জ্যোতি করারে অমাপাতে.
Over the decades, Sri Homor Hazarika emerged as one of the most treasured voices of Assamese music. He served as the lead playback singer in 26 Assamese films and 4 Doordarshan serials. He recorded around 6 solo albums and contributed to nearly 100 albums and cassettes under HMV, enriching Assamese music with a voice that was both powerful and deeply soulful. He also shared the stage with his brothers and two of Assam's greatest musical icons, Dr. Bhupen Hazarika and Jayanta Hazarika, creating memories that remain etched in the cultural history of our state.
দিন বাগৰিলে চা চা সন্ধিয়া নামিব চা এই জ্যোতিহীন নীতি সময়ৰ নাই জিৰোৱা নাই ভাগৰা দিন বাগৰিলে চা চা সন্ধিয়া নামিব চা দিন বাগৰিলে চা চা সন্ধিয়া নামিব চা.
His music carried him across Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Mumbai, Bangladesh, the United Kingdom, and Canada. Whether performing before thousands or conducting intimate workshops on Bhupendra Hongit, he remained devoted to one mission: preserving and sharing the soul of Assamese music. In 2003, he was invited by the United Assam Association UK to perform in Barnsley. In 2005, he returned to the United Kingdom on the invitation of the Ahom Sahitya Sabha UK branch to perform in Leicester. The same year, he travelled to Alberta, Canada at the invitation of the Assam Association of Alberta. Wherever Assamese hearts gathered, Konbhaiti's voice found a home. Yet, despite his accomplishments, he remained remarkably humble. Recognition and honors came to him in the form of IMPA Best Playback Singer Award, Jyoti Rupa Award, Government of Assam Artist Pension, Hongit Hurjo Award, Dr. Upen Kakoti Award, Guno Mohanto Award, and then came one final, profoundly moving chapter. Just one day before his physical departure from this world, Sri Samar Hazarika received the Sailadhar Borua Memorial Lifetime Achievement Award at his residence. It was a fitting recognition for a man who had dedicated his entire life to music, culture, and society. The government of Assam had already selected Sri Homor Hazarika as the recipient of the prestigious Hilpi Bota 2026. The official announcement was scheduled for 17th of January like every year, but Konbhaiti left us on 13th of January, just days before he could hear the news himself. The honor was later received by his wife, Srimati Hobha Hazarika.
মনোনয়ন কৰা আজি 7 দিনৰ আগত এই সভা হৈছিলে কিন্তু দুৰ্ভাগ্যৰ কথা যে তেখেতে শিল্পী দিৱসৰ দিনা প্ৰদান কৰিব লগা এই বঁটাটো গ্ৰহণ কৰিব নোৱাৰিলে।
ইয়াৰ বাবে সমগ্ৰ জাতিটো শিল্পীগৰাকীৰ ওচৰত কৃতজ্ঞ। এই কৃতজ্ঞতাৰ স্বীকৃতি স্বৰূপে ৰূপকুমাৰ জ্যোতিপ্ৰসাদ আগৰৱালাদেৱৰ পুণ্যস্মৃতিত উৎসৰ্গিত 2026 বৰ্ষৰ সন্মানীয় শিল্পী বঁটা অসমৰ ৰাইজৰ হৈ মৰণোত্তৰভাৱে সমৰ হাজৰিকাক প্ৰদান কৰি অসম চৰকাৰ ধন্য হৈছে।
It was as though Assam itself was saying, "We know what you gave us, we remember, and we are grateful." Yet those who knew Homor Hazarika understand that accolades never defined him. His true greatness was reflected in the life he lived. He was a man of unwavering discipline, a man of commitment, a man who fulfilled every responsibility entrusted to him with dignity and sincerity. As a husband, he was devoted. As a father, he was loving and dependable. As a brother, he remained deeply connected to his family. As an uncle, relative, mentor, and friend, he was always present whenever someone needed him. He never measured relationships by convenience. He nurtured them through care, respect, and commitment. His talents extended far beyond music.
আমার লোতক পরিবারে ঘর ভাঙে লাহে 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 লাহে।
Those who knew him closely remember his beautiful handwriting, his remarkable craftsmanship, his effortless driving skills, his expertise in cooking, his impeccable sense of dressing, and the grace with which he approached every aspect of life. Whatever he did with excellence. Though he interacted with renowned personalities and witnessed remarkable chapters of Assamese cultural history, he remained a man of extraordinary humility, a low profile personality, a quiet observer, a reservoir of knowledge and experience. True to his name, Samar often had to fight many battles. He faced hardships, he faced disappointments, challenges that many never saw. But he never allowed adversity to define him. Instead, he met every challenge with resilience, dignity, and courage. And in the end, Homor emerged victorious where it mattered most. In the hearts of his family, in the affection of his friends, in the admiration of his well wishers, in the love of countless listeners. Even in his final journey, Konbhaiti remained surrounded by the love he had quietly earned over a lifetime. His passing was honored by the government of Assam with full state honors.
Update! Channel salute! Salami! Sas!
What was perhaps even more moving was the outpouring of affection from ordinary people and well wishers who traveled to pay their last respects. The crowds that gathered were not merely mourning an artist, they were bidding farewell to someone who had become a part of their lives through his music, humility, and humanity. One cannot help but wonder whether, from another realm, Homer witnessed that extraordinary display of love. For a man who never sought attention, the affection that surrounded him in his final moments spoke louder than any award or title ever could. There was also a poignant symbolism in the timing of his departure. Uruka was always his favorite day of the year, a day of togetherness, warmth, celebration, food, laughter, and family. And perhaps, in a way only destiny can explain, Konbhaiti chose that very day to take his final bow, as if one final celebration awaited him elsewhere. And then came another remarkable coincidence. His Aidya Shraddha fell on 23rd January, his birthday. The day that had marked his arrival into this world became the day on which family, friends, and admirers gathered once again to see him off. Some may call these coincidences, but for those who loved him, they feel like gentle reminders that certain lives remain beautifully connected to the people they leave behind. Even in his absence, Samar Hazarika continues to bring people together through memories, through music, and through love. His dreams are now being carried forward by his wife Hubha, son Daur, daughter Kuoli, daughter-in-law Namrata, and son-in-law Chitra. His legacy continues to grow. And as long as Assamese music is sung and cherished, Konbhaiti will remain among us, not merely as an artist, not merely as a singer, but as a beloved son of Assam, a brother, a husband, a father, a colleague, and a friend, a custodian of culture. Samar Hazarika, your song shall continue.
ফুলে ফুলে তগর ফুল তার বাবে কোন পাহির মন দিয়া কুল
তুমি বারু জানানে না
তুমি জানিলে জানা ময়ও জানা হয় ও নাহর ফুলে জুটি ফুলে ফুলে তগর ফুল কার বাবে কোন পাহির মন দিয়া কুল
তুমি বারু জানানে না
তুমি জানিলে জানা ময়ও জানা হয় তাৰপিছত জানে কোনো ফুলে আজীবনে নাথাকে যে পুলি মই যে পুলিম তুমি এইখিনি পাহৰি হৃদয় জুৰিয়া
একা বেকা বাট জীৱনৰে তাতে বুলিছো অকলশৰে তহঁত যেতিয়া ডাঙৰ হবি বাটৰ বিজুতি আঁতৰাবি অকলশৰে মই যুঁজি আছো ভাগৰ লাগিলে এয়ে ভাবো তহঁত যেতিয়া ডাঙৰ হবি মানুহৰ গানকে ৰচি যাম নাই ভাৱনা দিন বাগৰিলে চা চা সন্ধিয়া নামিব চা